Hi, it's Phoenix Genesis, another Pacific Crest Trail 2020 prep. I want to show you a nice 6-ounce, 171 gram toolkit kind of ditty bag setup that I take on the trail. Again, I may not take any of it. I may add or subtract things, but I think with 6 ounces, you can pick and choose. That's like just kind of a good weight, not even half a pound for just things. And this is pretty much full survival. So of course, not full survival. You have to take your quilt and a tarp and some rain gear. But just for like your little tools on the trail, I think this is sufficient. So let's just dive right in. First of all, signal mirror, especially contacts. Oops, and there it goes, and it broke. So much for the signal mirror. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna take just a piece that was too big. Oh well, so yeah, so much, and take care of your stuff. Okay, so moving on, the reason I put everything in multiple ditty bags, and yes, you could just put it in one plastic bag, is because these things are sharp. I'm taking a super ultralight backpack, and I don't want to puncture my air pad or rip through my pack, because that would not be good. So because these things are sharp, I don't mind the little bit extra weight to keep them separated and make sure I don't lose anything, and also so they don't get broken like the mirror. Deuce of spades, I've done a separate video on multiple uses on this. You can check it out. I never used to take it. Last year I took it. I love it, especially stirring out the campfires even more than anything else. Just useful item. So I keep that on the outer side. Now for this little ditty bag, let's see what we got in here. So normally I carry a pencil sharpener instead of this. I'm done with the stakes. I got hit in the face twice last year with the MSR Groundhog Minis, and I just like rocks and pencil sharpener. I can make some fire, charcoal it. I can make steaks with it. I could make chopsticks with it. So I don't have it with me. I don't know where my pencil sharpeners are right now, so I just added another Bic Mini in there. A lighter color you can hold up to see how much fluid's in there. I don't like matches. I have trouble lighting them. They go out even with and then you got to carry extra case to waterproof them. If you put them in your pocket, people have set themselves on fire. Yes, 50 people a year die from putting matches in their pocket. Yeah, and you can take 2 of these if you're you think you're going to be in a situation like a heavy snowpack. Like last year I would take 2. I mean, for the desert I'm only going to take 1, and you want to keep it not in your pack. You want to keep it in your somewhere accessible, so if you lost your pack you have the ability to make fire. So I cannot stress that enough. Then I don't like ibuprofen, I don't like aspirin, I don't like any diarrhea, I don't like any medications and drugs at all. So 2 Benadryls, that's it. They saved my life in 2017 when I was bit by 40 bees and like 200 horseflies, nasty water trough heading to Mike's place. So I cannot stress this enough. Antihistamine. Then I used to take a whole big thing of dental floss. That's it. 1 floss picker will last a week. I know it sounds gross, but you just wash it off and that's it. I'm only going to carry 1 just for 1-2. Sometimes stuff gets stuck there. Just like pretty much 1 Band-Aid. Duct tape I didn't include in this. This is kind of a separate thing. I don't put it because I don't put it in here. This is separate. So pretty much everything is fixed with, including yourself, with duct tape. So just 1 like Band-Aid for like maybe my face if I have to. This is a little button compass. It does come with a thermometer. The thermometer fell off this one, so I'm gonna I have another one I'll replace, but I just have this one. Rubber bands, I use them for everything. Safety pins, I would recommend bigger ones. You can't have enough. I mean, 3 is not excessive. Anything can rip. I don't carry a needle and thread. I mean, I can't see to sew anyway. I stab myself. So that's it. Just oh, and a little tiny safety pin too, just for that's the one I'll use maybe to like clean fingernails, pop blisters. Big one is, I hardly ever get blisters. The big dig out something that gets in your finger. The bigger ones are for repair. A tiny little whistle. I mean, it's super loud. That's all I need. And again, like button compass, I hardly ever need a compass, but just to have one. And again, I'm showing for people that have never gone the trail and you feel like you have it. I mean, yeah, button compass is fine. Your phone also has a compass, but that's a backup. Tweezers in the desert. I've used these so many times. You don't want something irritating your hand or foot. It can get infected. It hurts. It just drives you nuts. So tweezers, baby. Little tiny razor blade. Sometimes I just want to shave, you know, your legs. You just feel nasty. Shaving things to start fires. Again, more safety pins. Those are my only repair. Nail clippers, very important. Then I broke one of these dental picks in half. This one, the rounded one, they're two different shapes, so you got to remember which is which. This one's really good for cleaning your teeth so plaque doesn't build up on the trail. You don't want to like get nasty teeth and spend a bunch on dental or ruin your trip with a dental problem. And this one is for cleaning fingernails and cleaning other things. So just broke it in half. It packs easier. And then again, I showed you the little Gerber knife. Nice, like small. It's everything I need for the trail. And last but not least, the trusty Snow Peak titanium spork. Some people like longer handle. This one suits me fine. You know, I like the spork. I like the ability to have both stabbing and you know, spoon at both. So it's, you know, it's just personal preference. So anyway, that's kind of what I like. So that's it. I hope that kind of gives you something to think about. Again, when you watch people's videos, including mine, never blueprint anything. You're going to take what you need on the trail. There are things people take that they're like, oh my God, I have to have this on the trail. And rightly so, they need it. You know, that's something they need, they use. You know, 5 years on the trail, I know what I need and I know what I don't need. You know, so you kind of figure it out as you go along. And again, every year is different. We have a very low snowpack this year. Last year we had 210%. We're down to, like, I looked on the official website, in Southern California, 34% snowpack the end of February. That's historically the other direction of last year. So we're not going to need as many warm things. We're not gonna you know, I'm not gonna worry about cooking at all in the desert part. I mean, it's so hot right now. I'm going out in the morning, even though this was my rest day. I did almost 6 miles yesterday, went out, did 2 miles this morning, and I mean, it was hot. And right now, I mean, it is roasting hot in Southern California. So keep that in mind. Even a March 1st start date, it's going to be warm in the desert. So you know, think about what you need, what you don't need. That's why I like by the way, I do like carrying a thermometer. A lot of people do shakedowns and say it's not necessary, but for me, I want to know how hot and cold it is, because when I'm running around and I'm heating up, or I'm not really aware of the temperature as much as I should be. I really need that thermometer to tell me. And you know, if you put it in the sun versus when you're in the shade, you can see it's a lot hotter. And if you're resting under a little manzanita bush in the desert taking your siesta, you may not realize it's still 9500 degrees out in the sun once you get out there and you're like hiking and you get your black backpack. So anyway, think about that too. Phoenix Genesis, I'll see you on the trail. Bye.